Hello, fellow YouTubers. How are you? May 24th, 2022. We are staying at the Great Wolf Lodge in Poconos, Pennsylvania. I don't think it's Poconos. There's like this weird town when you put it in, Ronick, whatever. But we're going to say Poconos. This is going to be one video. Excuse me. And I'm going to have multiple points. One of the first points are going to be me documenting one of my vacations for YouTube forever on the internet. During that time, I'm going to post I'm going to talk about positive things and negative things and things that have to do with my opinion. Number two, during the documentation of the Great Wolf Lodge experience, I'm going to be pointing out pros, cons, and indifferences. So this video is going to be for my personal entertainment going forward. If somebody likes, hey, you ever been to Great Wolf Lodge? Yeah, check this link out. And this is also going to be informative for all those people who want to come, but just need a little bit more oomph, just like I did. So today is Tuesday. We left Monday from New York at 9 o'clock, and it took us 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that's that. As far as where you live and how long it takes and whatnot, that's on you. You pull up right here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Back there is the entrance. You go behind here. Let me touch upon this construction. This is supposed to be done in about 10 to 12 months. You can't open any of these balcony doors due to the fact that they don't want any dust, dirt, or debris. Behind me, which I'll touch upon another time, is this whole thing. They're going to make these look like B&Bs behind us because they want to attract large families. Mom, dad, grandma, uncles, aunts. They want to bring bigger families. And I guess it would be a bigger bundle. Because right now, let's just say me, my wife, and the 2 kids, we're in one room. But then if someone wants to come, they're in another room, so on. So they're promoting these B&B rooms as a 3-bedroom kitchen TV room. So that's pretty cool. So minimum 3 people plus 2, 4, 6. So maybe 6 people with kids. So that's that. That's what this construction is, May of 2022. This probably will be gone by, they said, 2023. So let's touch upon as soon as we walk in. As soon as you walk in, you're going to come around behind the lodge where there's construction. Maybe by the time you come, there is none. No big deal. You're going to wrap around and come off of the highway that runs in between this valley, and then you're going to come up and around. You're going to face this rock, and then you're going to stay to the right because we're in America, and you're going to pull up. And I suggest 2 things. Maybe don't pull up right in front of the door, and behind it is a blacktop. I'll bring you there in a second. This is just actually very nice and quiet. It's also 6 a.m. by the way. I always suggest, if you're with a family, just one person who does all the reservations and on the phone stuff. Just jump out, go to the front desk, which is on the right, and then you do your stuff. Whether your room is ready or not, whether it's ready later, that's all on you. The experience was very good, and my wife came out within 5 minutes, and she gave us all these wristbands in a bag. They may not do that. She told them that my husband and the 2 kids are in the car, so you do not all have to just jump out unless you have to go to the bathroom. So that's that, and then that's that. So what we did was walked around. It's like a T. There'll be food, and there's multiple levels. It definitely goes down. It definitely was dug out. Left is a bunch of suites. To the right are a bunch of suites. So what we're going to do is take my water. We're going to walk to the lobby, and I'm going to show you what it is where you pull up. My car was here from like 12 to 5. Whether they made an announcement or not, I didn't hear it. Why was my car here? Because when you put your cars and you park all around here, that's great. Fine. But then you got to go and you have to go get a wagon. The wagons are not out yet because it's too early. And it's like an L-shaped wagon, like at an airport, because you have to put all your shit on it. Yes, disclaimer alert, I curse. So that's that. Might have to go to the bathroom because I walked a little bit. So I brought in my car. I'm sorry. I'll talk right here. Sorry. So this is brand new. This is some kind of cutout that they did. You could tell, because I could tell the curbs were cut out. So I brought in my car and I parked right in the middle. There was a car here, there was a car here, and I was here for like 6 hours. Now I noticed that defeats the purpose of the experience, because when you walk out, you kind of had to go around my car, and then where people smoke and hang out was where I was just sitting. So I didn't notice that until after, because we were just, so excited. My car's in the mix up there. So it's a nice clean entrance. There's always going to be smokes and stuff on the floor. This is just America. This is the world we live in. Cigarettes. I will point out some of the dirty parts that are unexcusable. So before I start and I go in, and it's already been 6 minutes, hopefully this thing stays under 30. I will tell you one thing. Try to plan it accordingly. We're here for 4 days, and it was $460. Yes, $460. If you come during peak time and you're up at like $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, get the F out of here, because they're not going to clean your room, especially the garbage, the cigarettes. If you're spending twice as much, you're basically spending twice as much. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I made it for 400, I probably would have went as high as like 6 and change. But if you're in the 12 to 14, go somewhere else. Go to Camelback, or I don't know, somewhere. I'm serious, because this is not worth this much money. This is just wood and plastic and everything else. That's what I suggest. So I had 4 days, 3 nights. We're at day number 2, and we were at $462 with the meal plan. I'm sorry, with the meal plan. So we have breakfast, dinner, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on your wristband you pay for you get like a $10 voucher. It's included on your wristband. This thing right here has electronics in it that's weatherproof. You just put your thing on there, and that's it. The kids don't have to wear it if they don't want to. My kids are not wearing it. Again, each rule is different for each person. That's how I'm experienced this thing. Is one person's going to say no, and then one person's going to say yes. So you pull your car up, day 1. Figure it out. You don't want to park it here, fine. You want to park it over there, fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm not parking my car and then moving my luggage. So then you come on in. It's busy. People are saying hi. There's Amazon trucks here, Pepsi truck here, Savages. Typical. It has to be a Savage. I like to go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you would walk in through the right, and as soon as you walk in is the lobby. So here's your Great Wolf lobby. Usually it's obviously busier, but it's also 6:30 in the morning. This is where they do events. This is where you take your pictures with your kids. And you walk in, and this is the informational area where you're going to talk to the hostess with the mostess. There's this huge thing in the middle, pops up for the kids. There's one main elevator, so this is 2, this is 1, and that's 3 and 4. So there's 4 levels, 1 behind you. As you walk in, I'm going to tell you right now, I had to ask 1,000 questions. Here's the front hallway to certain rooms, fireplace. This is where they turn this on for the kids. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that I had to ask questions. So the first question I ask is, what is this? This is breakfast and dinner, buffet style. As soon as you walk in. And one of the other things that were a little bit annoying is that you had to ask questions. Now, this thing wasn't here in the morning. Hit pause if you want. For some reason, that wasn't here. So I was like, when's lunch? When's breakfast? So I had to go and do the smart thing and go to the lobby, and I had to talk to them. So that's the number. Depending on what time you come in, that's when you need to know. So obviously breakfast is from 7:30 to 11. There's lunch. You can buy lunch here, but then the buffet dinner, I think, is 5 to 9. Here's the main stairway to go downstairs, which we will in a second. Here's another set of rooms that are off the front. And again, so this is 2, 3, 4. These are Magic Quest things. Each hallway has their own Magic Quest. That's if the kids are older. I don't recommend doing them if they don't have a concept of it. My daughter's 3.5 and my son is 8 months. So it kind of turned into, like, they didn't really get it. Or at least my daughter didn't. So we didn't waste the money on that. Again, they're doing construction. These are a set of rooms. Bathroom off the lobby is down there. This is your candy wall in the back. It's $12.99 for a small bucket, which is like 12 ounces. So you could probably get in your car and go down to the local store and get more candy for that much. So you come in, they get you with these things. Mommy, I want to play here, I want to play there. Sometimes there's people here. Oh good, this was like the main area. We stayed here for like 5 hours before we went to the water park. You get your collectibles, something's out of order. Something that's out of order like that is inexcusable for the fact of just call someone and have them fix it. There's absolutely no reason why a multi-million-dollar a year establishment has this broken for more than a day. So stupid souvenirs, your photo booth, all money grabbers. Another entrance, there's a Build-A-Bear in there, but there's no wall, so it's attached. So here's the park, everybody. Here she is. So this is what I'm talking about, inexcusable. This is all dusty. And you're gonna say, well, you know, No, you get up here with a cherry picker and you completely clean it. I'm sorry, you're spending money. Like, it was cleaned at one point because it's not thick, but that's about it. So I'm gonna touch upon this real quick. The kiddie part is right there. There's 1, 2 slides, and then there's, on the left of this wall, there's more. Can't go down there yet, it's not open. Then you have this little splash thing for anyone. This is all open to any age. No, those waters turn on. Infants, you splash up and down. In the middle, behind the basketball hoop, there's something called Adult Springs, where you could sit there and there's no kids, but there's always kids. If you walk up in the back, I have to go back there today. I didn't go back here today. Stuff in the back, that's a wave pool right there. Couple cabanas. You do not need towels. This is the towel place. You scan your wrist thing right there, and they give you 1 towel per 1 person. You do not have to bring a life vest because the blue ones are for kids and the little red ones are for young kids. So you don't have to bring them unless you know that your child is familiar with the ones you own. This whole thing, at some point I'll show you, is filled with water. This is a little thing where you come up, it's all water, and there's a main slide. Unfortunately, I can't walk back in there. That would be great if they let me in there to take a video and with everything off. You could rent a cabana. There's 3 there and 2 on the right. I do not know how much they are. All the adult slides are behind this structure and kind of go outside the building and like come back in, and they dump you all at certain points. One day we'll go. This is the best thing so far. This bucket fills with water. I have to time it. I think it's 15 minutes. Dumps down the red thing, and then this whole area is like splash zone, and then it goes down and then goes into the grates there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So these are the main elevators. People come into the lobby and you're gonna come around. The first thing people do is sit down, take a load off, take pictures, and they look out these windows, 6 windows, 3 and 3, and they just stare at the park. Mommy, I wanna go. And you're not really ready to go because you're in jeans and a t-shirt or shorts and sneakers because you just sat in the car. So this is the water park. We'll touch upon that another time. There was a guy cleaning yesterday with a vacuum, like one of those Home Depot vacuums. This is the tail end of the buffet. I don't know, it kind of seems like an afterthought. I don't know if they built it this way or they actually came in. It just looks more of a bar. Like this looks more of like ordering drinks, waiting to go into the water than it actually was the buffet. So maybe there's old videos of the buffet being smaller, maybe a lot more, doesn't matter. So this is going to be fun. So 2 elevators, they take forever because that's just the world we live in. Any comments or questions, please let me know. Again, as if you made it this far, this is a single video of my vacation with my family, but also my pros, cons, and my opinions. The disclaimer is that it is my opinion, okay? It's not yours, it's mine. We're gonna go up because there's less stuff up. So they get these little things. We're gonna go to my floor. We stayed on 3. Typical, it fills up tile because you could mop it. This is something you could look at and hit pause. We're not gonna do that. You wear this around your neck and then you get this every day, I think every day. This is inexcusable. This is all dusty. There's a bug. There's no reason why you can't get up here on an extension ladder and clean. See how dusty it is from the outside in? Excuse me. So there's guest rooms on the left. These are all Quest. Since we're on 3, that's 4. It's an open concept. And this is another Quest game. And this is a higher look at the thing. You can see there's stuff back there. There's adult stuff all over here. And depending on what kind of family you have, you could kind of stand there and watch them. It's a little bit humid in there, but that's because of all the chlorine products in the pools. So this is just letting you know what room it is. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to make this like a 2-part because it's already 18 minutes. So I'll probably just kill it at 20 and I'll talk. So first day, we stayed downstairs. We left at 9. We got here at 11:45 from New York, and we hung out downstairs. Me and my daughter ended up putting our bathing suits on in the bathroom, and we just disappeared for hours because it was getting too much. They did go up to my wife after 3 hours and say that the room won't be ready on level 4 for another hour. So she did offer us the same style room, but in a level 3. They must do a show here with all these lights. So that's about it for today. That was the only downfall. So to conclude, day one was 2.5 hours to drive here. Check-in was very nice and smooth, but the food and the lady did not tell us when and where and what's available. You kind of had to ask. There's really no map, and there's really no one telling you like where to go. The room wasn't ready for multiple hours, and we stayed in level 2 facing the water park. This loose moose, like I said, is going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But if you have a meal plan, breakfast and dinner buffet style. One main elevator. This is considered 2, 3, 4. We're going to touch upon level 1 another time. It's the Poconos mountain thing. You know, like the relief. You know what I'm trying to say? How do I say that? The ambiance. We're up in the woods, hunting, killing, bears. So that's going to wrap it up for part 1 of day 1, even though we're at day 2. Thanks for watching.